Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, so if you don't know, I love to bullet journal, and today's video is going to be me setting up my actual physical bullet journal. So yes, in addition to my iPad journal, I actually keep a physical bullet journal. This one, as you can see here, I'm unboxing from Archer and Olive. I love Archer and Olive. I think they make the best bullet journals. The pages are really thick. You can even paint on them, and they're a women-owned business, so why would you not support them? Anyway, yeah, I just got this nice navy blue one, and this is what I'm going to be using for the year. So I started out my bullet journal with just putting my name in it, and then I went ahead and made the first page into a grid spacing page. This really helps out as a reference guide for making different spreads later down the road. Just a little bit about me and a little bit of background into why I bullet journal. If you're unfamiliar with the bullet journaling system, it's supposed to be a 3-in-1 to-do list, planner, and journal, but you can design it in any way that works for you. So this video is basically me showing you guys what works for me. Here I just copied this spread shamelessly from Amanda Rach Lee. She's another YouTuber. She's my favorite bullet journaler. And it just says, "Dear 2021, please be good." Then for the next page, I did a layout that I always do and is very annoying to do. It's a full year calendar layout. So you can see I'm making these pages into 3 columns each. And each of these columns is going to be a month. So I did January all the way until December. Nothing can replace letting go of you. What's my one mistake? And then the most annoying part is just writing in all of these dates by hand. And this whole process is the setup that I do at the beginning of each year, so after this, it isn't quite as intense, but you can definitely adjust the intensity month to month depending on the mood that you're in, so I think that's part of what makes it a really fun activity. For this page, I decided to do a big goals and small goals spread. Big goals are sort of less concrete things that I'd like to achieve. Small goals are more action items, and I like to do this at the beginning of each year because I think it's fun to look back and see if I reached any of the goals. So I usually try to put 1 or 2 that I know I'll reach, so that way in the end of 2021, when I look back on this, it isn't super depressing. So for this, I broke each section into personal, work, and projects. So personal is about my personal life, work is about work, and projects are everything else I'm working on. For this next spread, I did a stuff to check out page, which is where I just write down recommendations that people give me for the different categories that I put in here. Like saying goodbye. Don't draw it out. Love is bleeding me dry. This ended up just being movies, TV shows, books, and podcasts. On this next page, I made a things I want area and a gift ideas area, and these are good for me to write down the things that I want, especially bigger ticket items. I find if you write them down, you just wait. Turns out you actually don't need them in a month. And gift ideas is just a spread that I use whenever I think of a good gift idea for someone close to me. I feel like these often crop up throughout the year, and then when it's their birthday or when it's Christmas, you need these ideas, so it's nice to have them all written down. The next spread I'm doing is a YouTube video idea planner. This is just personally helpful for me to plan out all the YouTube videos, so I have the video idea, the date I want to upload it, if I filmed, if I edited it, and if I published it, and so I'll fill this in as the year goes on. Okay, then we finally made it to my first month spread, so this is more accurate to what I would do each month. So first I made a cover page for the month of January where I wrote out the calendar again. And then I made this other thing on the other side of the page called photo dump, and this will be fun. At the end of the month, I'll paste in some photos from the month so that I can remember the month and how it went. I also added this section called topics of the month. These are just some of the things going on in my life this month that is useful as a reminder when I'm writing out a to-do list to make sure I don't forget anything in each of these categories. This really helps if you have a lot going on. Then I did my first weekly spread of the year. So this is one of the favorite ones that I have. It's more of a space theme, so you'll see how that pans out. But I just did a simple layout with each day of the week taking up a third of the page, and then I made this sort of outer space border around the edges. And I love these notebooks because I can use this dark color and it won't bleed through at all. Then I just wrote in the days of the week. And there you have it. Then let's look at our final flip through for the beginning of 2021. I hope it's a much better year than 2020 has been. And if you've been following my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This year has been such a ride for my YouTube channel, and I'm excited to see what 2021 brings. Thank you for sticking with me, and I hope you have a great new year. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.